I'm back with another stash to destash and some super cute projects. So I want to start off by saying this was a hard one. I freaking love Cat's Pajamas. It's another company that's shuttered its doors, and I don't know if they're still doing digital, but they don't make products anymore. And I absolutely love Cat's Pajamas. If you have been a subscriber for a while, you've seen me make projects with the Cat's Pajamas. And so I've kind of split my Cat's Pajamas stuff into ones I'm going to be saying goodbye to right now and ones that might show up in my destash in November. So keep that in mind. I'll be doing destash twice a year until I get this down to a manageable level, which I'm not exactly sure what that is. I know it's not what it is right now. I know that much. So let's start off with, and you can watch my other videos. I talk a lot about, my feelings about my stash and why I'm doing what I'm doing. And, part of it is that I think it's good to go through what you have. It's hard to do. A lot of us just don't have the time, especially those of us who are still in the working game, and so we just don't have the kind of time. But I need to shrink what I have. I need to. So let's get into it. So I have not used any of this stuff. It is so cute. There's a couple that I kept to try and use to see if I want to keep it. But these are just adorable. I just don't have the time. And I know that if it's winter, I really need to rethink how much I want to keep for winter, because I have a ton of winter stuff and I live in Southern California. So I enjoy making winter things, Christmas things. The truth is, it's freaking 75 degrees, maybe even 80 sometimes where I live. So, there's only so much winter I can really do. And I have tons of cute snowmen, penguins, all this stuff. And so Yeti to Party, oh, goodbye. Cookies and cocoa. And then I also have tin pins for the cookies and cocoa. These are just, you color in your image, and then you could just place this little thing over the face or whatever, and it's really cute. What can I do? So it's going to be in the destash. Then let's move on to the Cat's Pajamas of the ones that I'm getting rid of in this sale that are going to be destashed. The sale is going to be at the end of the month, so June 29th or 30th, around there. This one right here, which is adorable. This one I have used before. It's so cute. I don't know, this is not in its packaging. Out. This one and this one right here. Okay, so my cards. A few weeks ago, I made a bunch of cards, retirement cards for some colleagues. This is new stencil product. I think it's the Combo Club, so it's not something that can be purchased, but they do have something very, very similar in their stencil line. That is, I think, a quad stencil. It does very similar things. It has a very similar look. You could get that one and it would do the same thing that I'm doing here pretty much. I don't think it's got like the flowers, and it's got it's like park scene. So it's a slightly different, but it does have the mountainous scene, and you could absolutely use that one. I have it, and it's freaking amazing. And so basically the way the quads work for Tailored Expressions is the stencil allows you to stencil for 3, 4, 5 different stencils, and it builds an image. And then you can take your paper and cut it into either quads or into thirds, depending on what kind of stencil it is. And then you would get panels for either 3 or 4 cards that you can then, use. And so they also sell foils. So if you have a Mink machine, for example, you could buy the foils, which is what I used here, and then you could foil images and then stencil over that. And so I use the foils, and when I did my retirement cards, I did extra panels. I actually have 1 panel left. So, and I'm so glad that I did those extra panels, because now I had panels for my Cat's Pajama cards, which I freaking love how they came out. I think they're so cute. So this one right here, and then I had these were my stash as well. I had some sentiments. This one says sending you smiles. Really fun. This one, your kindness is appreciated. How freaking cute is that stamp? God, I love it so much, but I gotta say goodbye to it because I'm just not gonna, I just have time. And then this one, happy birthday to you. And I have this little guy holding this ginormous pinwheel or whatever it is. I think it's really fun and cute. And you can just see how freaking adorable those cards are. And it's going in my Destash. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm making myself do it. And what I tell myself is someone else is going to get this these stamps and enjoy them. Maybe people who didn't know about Cat's Pajamas or missed out. I don't know. But someone else is going to get it and enjoy it, and that's great. And there's always something new on the horizon that I could buy and enjoy too. Actually, I don't need to buy anything new. Got a ton of stuff. Thanks so much for watching. This is Cindy, Create the Hearts.